What's up, everybody? It's me, Joey P, Joe Pizzapia, and welcome to Joe Knows right here on the FantraxHQ. Let's talk about Week 4 and the things that I know, because I know a lot of stuff. No matter what my kids tell you, I'm smart. So anyway, let's get after it, and let's start with number 1. And the first thing I know is that it's time to buy low on LeVeon Bell. Yes, it is. This is the perfect time. Why? Because he's on a bye. Why else, you might ask? Because it's been a rough start to the season, and I know a lot of LeVeon Bell owners who drafted him in the first round are probably 1-2, heck, maybe even 0-3, and they're seeing Sam Darnold out, and they think the world is crumbling around them, and that is the best possible time to buy low on LeVeon Bell, because when Darnold comes back in a couple weeks, and he will, that offense will get a little bit better, and you look at the schedule, LeVeon Bell, once you get into November, has a very favorable schedule. They got 2 games against the Dolphins still remaining, so you want LeVeon Bell now. This is the window to get him, so go be aggressive, go do it. Go get you some LeVeon Bell. All right, number 2, speaking of buy lows, I know it's time to go buy Royce Freeman. Now, I'm the Philip Lindsay guy, everybody knows that, and yes, Philip Lindsay did have a really good week last week, and that's why it's the perfect time. Hey, I'm Italian, I talk it like it is. It's the perfect time to go and buy on Royce Freeman. Why? Because he's cheap now. Because chances are there's a massive overreaction to what's been going on with this game from Philip Lindsay. It was a great game. I love it. It was terrific. I had him in the lineup. It worked out. I took a shot. Awesome. But at any moment, Lindsay could have an injury, could pop a knee, could hurt a wrist. Anything could go wrong. And you kind of want that Royce Freeman insurance, and I think that's what you want to get involved with as soon as you can. And now is the perfect time because there will be an overreaction. I love overreactions. Take advantage of them at every chance you get. All right, next. I know Kyle Allen is going to go win some more games. I don't know why I know it. I just feel it in my bones. Kyle Allen went out there, and I know it was the Cardinals, but he executed. And he also had a little bit of pep in his step, a little bit of savoir-faire, a little bit of the stuff that Cam Newton doesn't have, which is a little bit of positivity, the power of positivity in Kyle Allen. I know it's a tall order this week for him to go out on the road and win a football game again, but I think it's possible that he could do it. And if he wins a couple, I know there's going to be a quarterback controversy. I love them. They're the best. All right, let's move on to the 4th thing I know, and that is that it's time to also shop Austin Ekeler. Now, I know what you're saying. Why would you do that? He's number 1 in PPR overall for running backs. And here's the reason why. I know it's a great matchup against the Dolphins. This is the perfect time because people are absolutely salivating. They got to get Austin Ekeler on their team. But this is a great chance where you can take Austin Ekeler, package him with somebody else, and maybe make a run at a Christian McCaffrey, maybe make a run at Ezekiel Elliott, maybe even make a run at a Kamara. If I told you could turn Austin Ekeler into Alvin Kamara in the beginning of the season on September 1st, you'd say, I'm crazy, I'm drunk. But look at us. Here we are. We're here at the end of September, and with another player, you might be able to get that deal done. And Austin Ekeler has outperformed his ADP already. There's still that looming specter. What if Melvin Gordon comes in there? What if he comes back? How does this work out? All I know is there's a lot of what ifs, and Austin Ekeler probably can't sustain this pace for a whole season. But some of those other guys, the more proven guys, the big-time entities, whether it be Hopkins, whether it be Devontae Adams, whether it be any of those dudes, those are assets you want to go look to acquire and try to flip Austin Ekeler. I'm telling you, this is your window to do it. I'm not saying he can't be a good running back. I'm saying there's a lot of potential negatives that you have to keep in mind. And although you look like a really smart person right now, in a month from now, if Melvin Gordon does come back, or maybe if Austin Ekeler just kind of comes back down to earth, all of a sudden it doesn't look so damn good. Now against the Dolphins, perfect week to package him. People can't wait to get their hands on him this week. And the last thing I know is Todd Gurley. Joe knows that this is a big game. Joe knows it's very important. Joe knows that if Todd Gurley doesn't have a Todd Gurley type game, and at least gets a touchdown or maybe 2, that it's going to be a long, long season for Todd Gurley owners like this guy right here. So Todd Gurley, this is a plea for you. Please, please, give me some touchdowns. Just 1 to start. I'll take 1. 2 would be great. But it's time to turn on the Todd Gurley charm, because if you don't, it's looking like a lost season. Potentially, I don't want to say it yet. Potentially for Todd Gurley. Let's not get there. So, those are the things I know. What do you know week 4? And you can hit me up on the Twitter machine and tell me at JoePizzapia17. Check out all the great content at FantraxHQ, including my weekly article, 10 Things I Hate About Fantasy Football. Come give me your rage. I've got plenty. I want to know all of yours too, so that'll do it for me. We'll see you next time, kids. Peace.